Hello, I'm here doing my self-reflection for this learn part of the coaching cycle. And what my coachee and I worked on was the turn to your neighbor on the checklist, and we used that in ELA. And I uploaded the video, and you will see that I helped her hone in on a open-ended question that would really help with the turn and talk to your neighbor strategy as she was trying to get more engagement of her students. And hopefully my goal was also to see her use a little bit more of that student talk rather than that direct model all the time. And she really liked the ideas I helped her come along with. She understood the steps and was willing to work with me. So we did a co-teaching lesson together, which is also on the slide. And it went really, really well. I could see that she was prepared. I think that was something that she addressed in the identify stage. So she was very prepared with having the question on the board, the groups and partners set ahead of time. So that all went very well. And the one thing I didn't anticipate was instead of just having the students at their desks, she had them kind of move around the room to different areas. I will say it took a little bit longer than I expected, but the students dug deep. And she even, when we talked afterwards, part of the feedback was, not always having time for all of this. And we discussed that, they don't always have to get out of their seats and move around. We can do this more quickly, just like turning literally at your seat. And we can always shorten it to instead of writing, having them talk about it more. So those were a couple things that were just small nuggets after the video. And the one thing I did find myself helping her with during that learn co-modeling activity was the transitions. So when she asked them to go back to the seat, it got a little noisy. So I kind of, from the side would give her pieces of advice. And one thing I said, okay, why don't you do a countdown? And once she started that countdown, I usually start at 5, but she started at 10 and counted down, and the kids moved a little bit more quickly. So I do think when I meet with her on Monday and we talk through that improved stage, whether she wants to try the turn to your neighbor again with her goal or move to a different one, I think that's a place I really want to guide her in is how can we make those transitions and that time on task a little bit more quickly, maybe using a data point for that, and also revisiting the goal of how many more students were on task than from before and what percentage that looked like. So I do think that it was a success. I really enjoyed walking through that checklist. It really helped me stay focused. So all in all, I'm excited for the next step. Thank you.